Find this and other great figures at BigBadToyStore.com.
What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at Masterpiece Soundwave. This is the Takara release of the figure. I do not have the original, or I should say the American release. Unfortunately, I was never able to get it. So I got the Takara release instead. I gotta admit, this sucker is pretty freaking awesome. First off the bat, I'd like to show you a comparison between MP-10 Prime. They're the same height. Okay, done. Enough Autobots. Let's go ahead and get into Soundwave. He is a fantastic looking figure. There's nothing else I could say other than this guy's perfect rendition of Soundwave. Just, that's it. That's all there is to it. He's perfect. I mean, this is a perfect Soundwave figure. He has a couple different accessories. First of which, he has his batteries, or his famous battery guns. This is his main gun that is, well, it's his battery in a cassette mode. And it collapses just like the original did, and you plug it into his back there. The shoulder cannon is also battery. Swivel it around and drop it down, and look, he's got two batteries on his back. In this mode, he can open his chest up and hold one Cassetticon. Here we have Laserbeak. We'll talk about Laserbeak in a second, but you could do a couple of other things with him. He has this grid pattern, which you could place upon his chest, and he can have, well, just like the original G1 show, he can have a grid of the jet that they, or the ship that they used to try to escape Earth. Unfortunately, I don't have the little cardboard cutout that it was supposed to come with. Also, my figure didn't come with any directions. I have no idea how I managed that. He also has this emitter scanner, which can be added to his either fist. Open up one of the forearms and flip the fist in, and then you end up with these nice two peg holes, which this unit pegs into quite nicely, just like so. He also comes with a transformed Megatron gun, which he can hold in either hand, by the way. Unfortunately, he does have Prime's issue, or MP-10's Prime's issue, of launching his index finger at you when you try to open his fist, or his hand. I don't know why. It's just not really good engineering, in all honesty. So, yep, he can hold Megatron with no problems whatsoever. My figure also comes with a clear box. In all honesty, I don't know what this is for. That's because, one, I'm stupid, and two, my figure did not come with directions. I know, weird. I think it's supposed to be an Energon, something for Energon, but neither side fits. But maybe if I do that... Oh, yep, Energon! Look, he's shooting out an Energon cube. Okay, that's pretty cool. Laserbeak's cassette is nearly G1 perfectly accurate. I mean, it looks almost exactly like Laserbeak's cassette should. The one thing I absolutely love about this is when you transform into Laserbeak, you don't need the extra bits to attach to the top. They're built into this guy. So cool. Transformation is pretty easy, thankfully. First, we'll reach in here and flip out the sections that will be his wings, like that. And then you could start just moving things around and just kind of start flipping pieces and getting things in and out of the way. And doing it on camera would be really good of me. Don't worry, if you're wondering if I'm going to do the Cassetticons or the other Cassetticons, I am. They are going to be separate reviews after this for their individual sets. The hardest thing about this guy is getting his freaking head out of this section, and yeah, I'm going to need to enlist some help from a small object. So pushing his head up where you can to flip out his head, and then folding these sections down, flipping the wings down, getting them up, and flipping these little wings up, and here we have a little Laserbeak. You know what's even awesome? Comes with his own little camera. Oh, he has a little camera in his head. That is so cool. And another super cool aspect is Soundwave has little plastic clear bits on his forearms that Laserbeak can easily attach to. So Soundwave can have a nice conversation with his favorite pet spy bird. Soundwave's transformation is disturbingly accurate to his original G1 figure and the original show. To start off with, we'll open up the back and turn his head around and fold it in to his back. And sometimes you don't have to turn the head around, or do. I always forget, and in this case, I don't. Then we'll open up the forearms and fold in the fists, like so. And then the arms actually disconnect and fold back. You kind of want to just kind of situate the rear sections over the batteries. You have to flip out these panels that go directly over the batteries. Of course, having the batteries fall out whenever you touch them doesn't help. That's the only real complaint I have of the figure, is the batteries are very loosely pegged in to where they are. So do that. Like so. Okay, so we got the torso done. Next, for the legs, we're actually going to kind of lift up a little bit and unpeg the center section here. And that will fold up, and then we want to flip out this area that was underneath his crotch. And this whole section will just leave forward like that. Next thing we're going to do is turn the leg out. There's a button here on the back of the leg that allows you to collapse the leg, and then fold it up and in. And believe me, that is a lot easier said than done. There we go. And it looks pretty messy now, I know, but I'll get it corrected in a second. So once you've got the leg up like that, then you take the foot, and the foot folds up and out, turn it to the side, and then drop it down to the back. And then this will flip around and cover up the joints. So we'll do the same thing over here. Fold that up, turn it, collapse the leg, make sure it pegs into place, fold this up, fold this down, turn the foot, fold it around, make sure everything pegs into place, put this down, slide in there, and then this is what I was talking about earlier, that crotch guard will slide up and kind of have to wiggle it into place, snap it into place. And then the last thing is put the battery back in, because, well, like I said, batteries don't want to stay in ever. Here we have Soundwave in cassette mode. And here we have Soundwave in cassette deck mode. I absolutely adore this mode, but I will be the first to admit it's, in this day and age, not the most practical mode in the world. You could still put the cassettes in, Cassetticons in with no issues. These buttons in the front work, they're pressable, a very good option. And just turning him around, you could see he looks like he's a cassette deck or a boombox. He's got a volume knob here. He's got sliders on the side. From the back, he doesn't look like one, I will admit, but from the front and the sides, he definitely looks like one. And I don't know what this slider button was, or this slider was supposed to be for, maybe bass or treble, I don't know. Overall, though, this is just a fantastic masterpiece figure. I absolutely adore this figure. It's a lot of fun. It's probably the most accurate Soundwave we have ever gotten or will ever have. So guys, after this video review, I'll be putting up the two more reviews of my other Cassetticons, and those are the Cassetticon packs. I hope you enjoy this look at Masterpiece Soundwave. I'm Baltmatrix. I'll catch you next time.